On Roblox, there is a game called Parkour that I think is truly a hidden gem. The gameplay mechanics and just the way the game feels doesn't compare to anything else on Roblox in the moment that I'm aware of. Now, this game isn't exactly a new game. It's been around for many years, but I have recently rediscovered it after a 4 or 5 year hiatus. I even used to post videos on this game on this very YouTube channel. I believe they're all privated now, but they did exist. The core gameplay mechanics are pretty straightforward. You just, well, as the name suggests, you jump about on the roofs of buildings. It's sort of everything you'd expect, except, as you can probably tell by the gameplay in the background, it doesn't quite look how you would imagine it to. You know, leaping across entire streets and flying 456 feet into the air. But I'll get into that. Starting things off, the point of every game is to progress, and in this game you do that through levels, which you get through XP, or by turning in your points. Points and XP are both gained just by doing tricks and running about the place, and when you level up you unlock new gear, which are gloves, and then some extra little quirky bonus stuff, which I'll go into a bit more detail of later. And if you're interested, you can also find bags around the map which you can then open for skins. Obviously rarer bags have rarer skins inside, and there's a whole trading market for it. In the topic of side content, you've also got your stats if you care about those. There's tutorials for learning how to play the game, there's missions which are like your quests, there's time trials, and there's even a ranked mode. So if you're trying to compete against somebody, then there you go. Okay, so the game works off of several like core basic principles, which I'm going to quickly go over now. I've taken off my gear so that there's no extra bonuses. You can do this stuff, this is like proving you can do this stuff without any extra stuff. By taking off my gear, I do still have these, but I'm not going to be using them. Well, I'll be using the cola to heal, but the rest of these don't do anything that affects my gameplay. Except adrenaline, but I'm not using that. It doesn't matter. So the first thing, obviously you can climb stuff. You can like grab onto it like this, press space, it pulls you up. You can wall run, where if you go next to a wall and press space while you're like falling next to it, or while you're moving alongside it, you can wall run. Like that. If you jump just normally, you don't go very high. If you jump while against the wall, you go higher, because you climb up the wall a little bit. To prevent taking full damage, you can press shift and you'll do that, and if you press shift while moving, you'll do like a roll. Like that. You can slide if you press shift while moving about, helps you retain some of your speed a bit better. You can do a long jump, where if you go up to near an edge, and I believe the default keybind is Q, but I've set mine to my middle mouse button. But you can long jump, where if you jump off the edge at the same time as you press that button, you will go further away. Well, if I do a long jump and I keep going forwards, I land just past this pole. If I do a normal jump, I don't even make it to the vent. You can also do these while going up walls. So like if I'm falling down, I can do a long jump on the side of the wall and push myself back up. If I press shift near an edge, I'll drop down. And then obviously you can vault things as well. So there's like this little pole here. If I press space while sprinting at it, I vault over it. Alright, but then what about walls like this? How are you meant to get up a wall like this? Because clearly this doesn't get you high enough. And I mean, you can't do it with the long jump either. So how are you going to get up? Well, that's where a trick called a wall climb boost comes in. Where you go up against the wall, look straight up, press space, turn around, press space again. That was a really slow one. You saw the 295 number in the middle, 261. That is the speed that you do it at. The lower the number, the higher you will go. You can do 2 of these before you need to land on the ground again to recharge. That was only 1. Let me try again. There you go. There's 2 of them. And then you have to land to recharge that again. And then you can also combine this with the long jump on the walls to get even more height. Where I can go up, long jump, and then land up there. I didn't need that second long jump, but you can do it. Or you can then like wall run back down and stuff. But no, you can do this And then that's what the gloves do. The glove power, it gives you more height on your wall climb boosts. So if I go back down to the bottom, as you can see, if I do two wall climb boosts with no gear, I make it almost to the top, just like that. But then if I throw on my Evo glove with 210 power, Prime glove would do the same. It's because I'm level 120, so my glove is at that amount. If I then try it again, 2 sends me all the way up here. That's the difference that the gloves have. And then also with wall running, you may notice that there's like a bar, and when that runs out, you have to get off. To get across a gap like this one, which is 50 meters almost, you have to do a double wall run, where you'll jump, wall run, stop to the other side, wall run, and then jump the rest of the way across. Where you can't make it on just one wall run. That is unless you have the power grip gauntlet, which doubles your wall run distance, working like this for much longer. And you can also use this to wall run up walls as well. Combining all of these tricks together in an area like this, where if we're starting down here, then to get up there, we'd have to combine all of these together. So long jump, wall climb boost, long jump, wall climb boost, long jump, wall run, long jump, wall run. We don't need a second long jump, we made it. So combining all this together, you can cross some crazy distances. There is some more advanced tech called dashing, but I will be completely honest with you, I'm not very good at it. I don't really know how it works, so I can't do that. That is beyond my realm of capability. Maybe one day, but at the moment, the classic, if you will, parkour gameplay is where my limitations are. But then when you've got all these abilities, or tricks I should say, sorry, once you've learnt them all and how they work, you can then put them together with some of the gear to go on runs around the map, which these days is a lot bigger than it used to be. But yeah, no, and as you're moving about, you'll see that I'm getting a combo level at the bottom. This combo level is anywhere between 1 and 5. It goes up with your points, and if you stop moving, or if you die, or take damage, your combo level gets reset. It won't be fully reset from taking damage, but it decreases. You can also see if I hang around in the same area for too long, I get combo health, which ticks down, which is to try and encourage you to keep moving and not staying still. The same goes with the flow active bit, which gives you 2 times combo gain. That is also related to staying moving. If you stop and just hang around in the same area, your flow will go away. Or if you take damage like that, you can see I lost some of the level and the flow went away, but you can just work it back up again. Situations like that is where the power grip gauntlet is really useful. With the adrenaline gear, you want to make sure that you are stopping your adrenaline before it reaches 0, because otherwise you die. And then there's a short recharge until you can use it again. You can do a little tech like that, where you do a long jump off of a small prop to gain some extra speed, get some extra points, some more of your combo. You need to make sure you're pressing shift before you land all the time so you don't take damage, and also because sometimes when you take damage it does slow you down, which obviously then doesn't help when you're trying to keep your combo going. And obviously if you take enough damage and you just die, then your combo will just go away completely. Or if you do that, that is a instance of me, I messed up, I tried to do a front flip, which is something you do with the game pass. Tried to do that too close to the ground, and it resulted in me losing my combo. As you can see, lost the level 3 combo, it lasted 3.1 minutes. You can obviously go for higher level combos that last longer. It doesn't show a chat message if you lose a lower combo than that. Level 3 is the lowest one where it will show the chat message. But ultimately, combos are just like a fun thing you can muck about with and do. There isn't any like super real directive of the game other than to run about the place, do little tricks, get points and level up. There is also a like sequel, I want to say, to the game coming out. I believe it's called Parkour Reborn. Truthfully, I just feel like this game deserves a little bit more attention. I mean, it's still got, I believe, about a similar player count to what it had before. I don't know what the player count was before, but I don't remember it being like crazy popular. I don't remember it being crazy dead. I think it's about the same as it used to be. I've seen a lot of Roblox games like get big and then disappear over the times, and a lot of them have just been like nothing burgers. Like they've been games that like it's been cool for like 5 minutes and I've just never looked back, and like, I've never relogged on it again. Whereas, I mean, I used to love this game years ago. I was playing it all day, every day, and I mean, more recently I've gotten back into it again. I'm not playing it anywhere near as much as I was before. I'm not that big of a diehard as I used to be, but I still play a couple of hours every now and then. I mean, it's only been like a week or whatever for me to get my 16 hours that I've got now, maybe a bit more in a week. But I just think that more people should pay attention to this game. I think this game is better than the recognition it gets. The community is really nice. I regularly see people in the chat helping each other out and stuff. And overall, I find it as a bit of a satisfying game. When I've got like nothing else to do really, like I'll just hop on here and I'll just move about for a little bit while I'm just to myself, you know. There's something therapeutic about it. I don't know, that's kind of cringe. It can be a bit tricky to get the hang of at first, especially all the wall climb boosts. But you get the hang of it, and when you do, after that point, it becomes a lot of fun. It also just offers something like very different and very fresh for Roblox. You won't really find any other games quite like this one, like anywhere else on the platform. I've never seen a game that I think has been like I've never had another game that I've played and I've been like, oh wow, that's really like parkour, you know. And when I played this for the first time, I was never like, oh wow, this is really like I just can't think of any similar games to it. So I think at the very least it is a unique experience that I think you should try out. This isn't my normal kind of video, I'm well aware of that. But I've been having quite a bit of fun on this game the last week, and I used to play it, used to post videos about it on this channel. So, in case anyone is still around from those days, then I'm back, I guess. I'm not going to be making like consistent videos on this game. This will probably be the only one, to be completely honest. But I think it's just a bit of it's something different. It's something different. I'll put it like that. Which Roblox as a copy-paste platform could really do with having something different. Anyway, that is my take on it. This is Parkour. It's a game on Roblox. Pretty fun in my opinion. Next week I'll probably be posting either Enlisted or Fortnite, because I've got a good idea I want to do for both games. So one or the other is probably coming next week. And I've got a Skylanders video in the works that you'll see in 3 or 4 weeks. We're really close to 3,000 subscribers. If you made it this far in the video, you clearly enjoyed some part of it, so it would be very nice if you could subscribe. If you don't, then that's fine too. Don't hold anything against you. Like the video if you liked it. Comment down below any other Roblox games you want me to try, because I'm open. Or any other non-Roblox games you want me to try. I'm open to all ideas. And I'll see you all next Monday with a full video, and every day in between those short. Have a good one. Bye.